Hey everybody, I'm Chloe Coscarelli and I'm here today with my good friend, Chef Roberto Martin, and we're making my warm spinach artichoke dip. Roberto, why don't you get started on the onion, just give it a rough chop and some garlic too, and I'm gonna start on the creamy mixture.
Okay, no problem. And how much garlic?
3 cloves.
3 cloves.
We pack a lot of punch in this dip.
You got it.
We gotta have a lot of flavor. What I'm gonna do is add 14 ounces just drained soft tofu. Soft tofu you can find at any grocery store, and the soft tofu is really easy to puree into a creamy sauce. And now the second key ingredient to this dish is some nutritional yeast. It's a yeast product and it's loaded with B vitamins, and you can see it has a beautiful yellow color. And it's wonderful for replacing cheese. You have to make sure you see the word nutritional. That means it's yellow and it's delicious. You don't want to get brewer's yeast or active dry yeast. Those have different functions.
Right
so
on.
nutritional yeast is the key. So I'm gonna add just about a half a cup. And this is gonna give a wonderful nutty flavor and yellow color to our spinach artichoke dip. How are those onions coming along, Roberto?
Onions are ready, garlic is not.
Take your time. Why don't we put the onions on first?
Yes, ma'am.
Let those soften. Thank you so much. And then we will add the garlic. And this will give a really wonderful aromatic smell to our dip. So we'll just let those soften. So in our food processor, we've got our tofu, we've got our nutritional yeast. I'm gonna season it with a teaspoon of dried basil. And the basil will give it a nice herb flavor. And a teaspoon and a half of salt. And about a half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm just eyeballing it, using the same scoop for all, but it should be fine. This is a delicious dip. When it's done, you can taste it and see if it needs more salt. I like to do that. All right, let's stir these onions around. These look beautiful. Why don't you add the garlic in?
Okay, here we go.
Thank you. Great. Let me add just a little bit of chili flakes.
Nice, nice touch.
Just a pinch of red chili flakes will kick up the heat a little. Add as much as you want. How much can you handle, Roberto?
I can handle quite a bit.
You can handle it?
Yeah.
All right, going in for 3 pinches.
Good. And you know what I found with the chili flakes is that if you like eat them on your pizza, you can handle a lot. But
When they're cooked.
Yeah, when you throw them in with the oil,
It's true.
that's insane.
So now I'm gonna add some baby spinach to our onions, and I'm just gonna let that wilt down.
Could you do this recipe with frozen spinach?
Absolutely. It's getting wilted down, it's getting chopped up, it's getting pureed into a dish, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll just let that sit.
Okay.
The spinach wilts. And let's get back to our tofu. So we've got tofu, nutritional yeast, some salt, some pepper, some dried basil. I'm gonna add our artichokes, can't forget about that. I bought a jar of marinated artichoke hearts. You could use a can, you could use frozen artichoke hearts, whatever you've got.
Spinach is looking great, smells amazing. I can smell garlic, chili flakes. How wilted does this need to get? Like just a little bit more?
Just soften, because it's gonna bake for about a half hour.
Oh, snap, okay.
So this is good. Before I add the artichokes, I'm gonna puree this mixture
Okay.
until it's smooth. Right, good. Add our artichokes. And Roberto, why don't you add the spinach, onion, garlic, chili mixture?
All right, can I use your cute pink?
Of course you can.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yum. And I'm just gonna pulse it a couple times. We just wanna get that spinach roughly chopped.
Okay.
We don't want anyone choking on like long strands of spinach when they eat
Right
the dip.
on.
So just a couple pulses.
But you don't want it all gone either,
Right, we still wanna see those bright green flecks.
for sure. And it's cool, there's some chunks of onion still in there.
Chunky, chunky. That's
Right
how we
on.
like it. Okay, good. So let's brush this dish with just a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick.
Okay. Oh, you have some?
Fill me up, would you?
You bet.
That's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I pour a long shot.
So I'm just gonna brush just very lightly the bottom and the sides so it doesn't stick. And then this is gonna bake in the oven so it gets nice and crispy and browned on top, and then it'll be soft and smooth in the center.
I would eat that right now. Like,
Yeah.
it looks good to go.
Give it a taste.
Oh, okay.
I actually like to taste it at this point for salt. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Oh my God, that is so good.
We're gonna bake this in the oven. It technically doesn't need to be cooked, but I like to bake it because the top will get nice and browned and crisp, and then the inside will still be very soft and smooth. Right,
So I'm really excited.
Thank you, thank
Sure,
you.
sure. Oh my God.
Perfect.
Yes, that is amazing.
Here we go. Dig in, let me know what you
It
think.
smells so good. It smells Parmesan-y. It smells like there's like tons of cheese in there.
Good. What do you think?
It's hot. It is really, really good. It's even way better than when I tasted it before it went in the oven, like you said.
Yeah, I think the flavors really come together while it bakes.
It's so good. It tastes exactly like that gooey thing you would get at a restaurant, you know?
This is like what lands on your table at the big chain restaurants.
I don't taste any
But it's
tofu.
vegan.
I don't taste anything other than artichoke spinach dip. It's awesome. Really, really yummy.
So I'm just picking out here.
No, I'm gonna join you. This stuff
Help
is
yourself.
crazy good.
No, it's true. A lot of vegan food and vegan ingredients get a bad rap because people are scared of it or they don't really understand it. But they're actually really easy to work with. You can get delicious results. So if any of you guys are craving that creamy spinach artichoke dip that you find in the all-American fast food chain restaurants, for the recipe, check below and be sure to subscribe to Hungry. Happy spinach artichoke dipping!